Hello and welcome back to the new Eriador server. Now today I just thought I'd start off over here in the shopping area, just have a little walk around because you saw a few things in the last episode, but things keep popping up all over the place here, and I think some of the things need a little bit of a closer inspection, like this one. Look at this rocket. I think you saw this in the last episode, but I think the full scale of it and the quality of the build just didn't come across then. Let's go back a little bit. Let's have a little look from over here. Look at that thing, that is fantastic. And of course, they are selling rockets of all different durations, which is great for me. Because I have been getting by on the duration 1, and the duration 1 just isn't very good. So we're on to duration 2 now, and I might get some duration 3 at some point in the future. But, you know, maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, that is not what we're here for today. Today, we are going to be doing some farming over at the base. And we're going to set up some of my pretty standard farms that I always have. And that is going to help with our villager trading stuff. So we're going to get all of the things for the good trades and all that kind of thing. Oh, there's a cave down here. I wonder if there's anything interesting down here. Nope, nothing at all. Not a darn thing. Right, so let's head over to the base. Now, if that's there, then I need to be over there, somewhere-ish. Ooh, look at this. Looks like my Greater's been working on the balloons. He said he was going to be doing the balloons. He's obviously done them pretty quickly. So these are going to be balloons for us to guide our way around the place. So if we ever get lost, we just need to find a balloon and hope that it's heading in the right direction. Okay, so we are back at the base, and the thing that I want to do today is I want to get rid of this farm. This was very, very productive and it was really good, but I am not using any of the potatoes from this. I mean, look at this. I've got potatoes. I could open a potato shop, a jacket potato shop. I don't think anybody would want it though. Ooh, I forgot about all this. That's where the banner went. Oh well. This is why I need to do some storage at some time soon. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to do the farms. And that is going to get rid of this. And it's going to, I think, what I want to is have 16 by 16 areas. So I want these farms to fit within one chunk. And I'm going to chunk align them as well, just because it feels right, you know. I can't describe why I want to chunk align them, I just do. So we're going to have 16 by 16 farms. And I think I'm going to go pretty much right in the middle here, and I'm going to go straight down. So let's see, what farms do I want to have? I want to have a radish farm. I don't know what I'm going to use the radishes for, but you know, it feels right somehow. I don't know why. You can't even feed them to villagers. They're pretty much the most useless thing in the game. They're alright for red dye, I guess, but you know, I'm going to do it anyway, just because I want to do a farm for all the things, one for each. So we're going to do 16 by 16 areas. I'm going to have an off switch for this because, like you saw over here, I haven't done any potato farming for absolutely ages. And I've still got just double chests, loads of potatoes all over the place that I'm not using. So we're going to have an off switch for this, but we're going to do a 16 by 16 area and we're going to go pretty much straight down here. And I think what would be nice is if we have one field on the top, which is kind of pretty open, with a villager in there doing his work, but then underneath that, we're going to have a way to go down and look at all the other farms. And this is going to be a stack of farms. So we're going to have radishes, we're going to have potatoes, we're going to have carrots, we're going to have wheat. I want to do a pumpkin and I want to do melon. Okay. So I'm going to have a little scratch in my head about what other things I can farm. And I'm also going to dig out a huge chunk area. So we'll be back in a bit. Okay, and we are back. Now, it's actually been a couple of days since I started doing this. because something kind of unfortunate happened. So I was digging away in here, my tools got really low, so I went to the end and I kind of lost my way in the end a little bit. I jumped off over the void, tried to deploy my wings didn't deploy, lost everything. So I was a little bit sad about that. I've spent a bit of time trying to get some wings back, and I finally got some back, and I haven't got them named up and sorted out yet, so I'm just leaving them in the chest down below. But as you can see, I'm just wearing whatever armor I had around me. Picked up a couple of bits and bobs here and there. So yeah, there we go, that's where we're at. Anyway, so this is how far I got with digging a hole. Now I need to go over there and we need to clean this up, because that is looking awful right now. So let's just go down here like this. Hope I don't die again. Let's tidy that up. Right, where does this go down? Yeah, it goes down there. Okay. So this is a rather huge hole which I've dug. I don't really need it all the way at the moment, but I do intend to put farms all the way. I think today what we're going to do is we're going to work on maybe 3 or 4 of the farms. Depends how quickly they come together. Now what I want to do is I want to start at the top with a beetroot farm, and then I'm going to have something like a wheat farm directly underneath that, and then a melon, and then a pumpkin. Okay? And the reason I'm doing those 4 first, yeah, I think I'll do a sugarcane farm after that. So the reason I'm doing those 4 first is because they all use, if you do a good farm in that design, to get high efficiency, you need to use a minecart hopper, a hopper minecart. So what I want to do is I want to use one hopper minecart that's going to go through maybe 4 or 5 levels, pick up all the items, deposit them, and then go back off and do the same again. So that's going to be on a continuous loop. So that's the plan. Now, most of these ones maybe take 4 or 5 levels to get it working up properly. So yeah, I need to go back up top and do a little bit of sorting out and organise how I'm going to get down to these levels. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment, but that's the update at the moment. Right, so this is the sort of layout that I'm going for. I'm not going to use too many gold rails because that's kind of expensive and it isn't needed. I just want this thing to make it all the way around, so let's just give that a little try. Go. So yeah, this is going to be the beetroot farm. I think all that I need to do is fill up a farmer's inventory with just seeds, which shouldn't be too big a problem. And then he can only plant seeds and then, you know, job done. The thing that I need to do is make sure that this is zombie proof, that no zombies are going to get in. Speaking of zombies, is it getting dark? Is it just me? Oh, there we go, just finished, made it all the way around, lovely. Now, the plan is that that will come in from one side here, go all the way around and then make its way back down. And I think it's going to work its way up from the bottom. So it's going to get up to the top, and this is going to be its last run, and then it's going to go over and unload over there somewhere. So I want it to go up that same tractor beam. Let's just jump in a bed. So yeah, all that I need to do now is cover all this up with dirt and plant some seeds and get a villager in here. So that's not too big a problem. I'll do that real quickly now, and then we're going to go down here and have a little look, because it might be easiest if I just get all of this done pretty much and just come back in a couple of moments and show you exactly what I got. So my idea is that there's going to be like a viewing level here, and that's going to lead back, whoops, golems, to here, and we're going to have a little bit of a secret entrance directly underneath that line of line of minecarts. So I can get down here, jump back up, get out, and this is going to go down, and on each level there's going to be a little viewing area. So the roof on this one's going to be about here, I think. So I might just do a half slab roof, I don't know. But anyway, I need to work out something for the walls. I'm not going to worry about that today, that's going to be something that I just do off camera and when I get time. Okay, so let's get on with this and get some farms going. Okay, so I'm going to need to leave this running for a little while because I don't have enough seeds to fill up the entire area, and I'm going to need about 8 stacks of seeds to fill up a villager's inventory as well. So yeah, I'm just going to leave this running. I'm going to come back a bit later, clean it all up, get loads of seeds, job done. So down onto the next layers. I'm going to do the next 2 or 3 layers all in one go, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so to give you a little bit of an idea of how far we've got now, we've got all of this filled in. I obviously need to get a villager down here to do the work, but this is the farm area. Now, if we go down below, we can fall down. Oh, right, like that. Do I have any other blocks I'm happy to waste? Right, so this is where the minecart is going to go in and then back out. And yeah, that's pretty simple. There's a little bit of a dead area right here, but realistically I can just pull that in across and come out at this point. I just wanted to give myself a little bit of space here just so that I knew I could work my way around it. Now, let's see, can I go down there? Yeah, I can, it's safe. 2, 3, Right. So, oh, hi. Have you seen me? You haven't seen me yet. Can you not track find around this? Are you just like, wow, I just can walk straight through it? Okay. Easy for me, thank you very much. And I've learned something, very handy. Yeah, so I've got a lot of the tunnel left down below, and next up is going to be the pumpkin farm or the watermelon farm, one or the other. And that's just going to be a lot of redstone. And I'm going to have a little area just down here where you can actually look in. So I think what I should do now is just do a bit of tidying up and sort of give you a bit of a better idea of what I'm talking about, because I don't have much time to make any more farms today. This has taken a lot longer than I expected and I'm running out of time. So I'm going to do a little bit of tidying up and then we'll be back in a second. Okay, so just a little quick thing here. I've cleared out all of this, so this isn't going to grow anything anymore. And I've set this up so that this guy is just going to empty his inventory onto these 2 blocks, and it's going to keep getting picked up by the hopper below, and that's going to be the way that I'm going to get them to empty their inventory completely. They're just going to work on this until they're completely empty, all 3 of them. I think I've got 3 there, yeah. Any number that I put in here, they're just going to clear their inventory into that area, which is going to be great. That saves me a lot of hassle getting a clean villager. Okay, so on to a bit more cleaning. Okay, so I've done a little bit of tidying up. I've put a roof on this thing here. I obviously need to think about how I'm going to decorate this area, and I'm probably going to have to knock it back a little bit as well, just to give myself a little bit more space. But we've got a little up and down way here. So this is going to take us down to the next level, which is going to be the pumpkins or the melons. I haven't decided which yet. Don't think it really matters. It's the same mechanism. But I've kind of worked out where things are going to go. So we're going to have some redstone there, blocks there, piston head there, plant here, and then we're going to have the hopper minecart at this level. Now, I'm going to not worry about a timer. No, I need a timer for this one. So maybe what I need is, when the minecart's coming down, I get a detector rail or an activator rail or whatever it is to trigger all of the pistons to fire. And then the pistons will break all the blocks, and then it will just be coming through at exactly the time when there's going to be lots of things for it to pick up. That sounds like an idea, doesn't it? That sounds clever, but we'll see if that works out. But yeah, this is sort of on its way now. I think after this point it's going to be getting much quicker. We've got a load of stuff to move around, and I need to get a little bit tidied up and organised in terms of storage and all that kind of stuff. So let's just go up top and have a look at how those villagers are doing, see if they've emptied their inventories yet. So this is going to take us up to, whoops, ground level. Yep, there we go. Oh, I can't get out. Oh, okay, there we go, that's the one. As you can see, I'm getting some iron going on over there. I thought I should show you this as well. This is a mess again. I'm basically letting these guys die to crush damage. So it's going to be really easy now. All that I need to do is tidy up this red glass area, make it look a little bit a little bit more normal. Get rid of these, they're not needed anymore. Whoops, whoops. Anyway, yeah, those guys, they're going to just die to crush damage. And I'm getting some nice iron going on over here, and it looks like it's all working nicely the way that I wanted it to. Yeah, iron going up. So there we go. Let's have a look at these villagers. That's what we came up here to do. We didn't come up here to look at the golems, even though they are very interesting, you know. Right, so nobody is planting anything. Now these two guys are clearly distracted by the farm over there, which is a little bit of a shame. I'll have to work that out a bit later. Let's clear out some of this. Do I have enough storage space here? Let's hope that I do. Now, how distracted are they? They're very distracted. They really want to get down here. But I'm not sure that your inventory is empty yet. No, I think the problem is... Oh, I suppose... Yeah, that kind of works. So they're throwing food around at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm just going to AFK around here, and then I'm going to maybe let one of them in on this area and see what they replant. If they replant anything. Actually, no, that's a really bad idea. I want them to have a completely clean inventory. So what I should do is get one separated, get it to one side, throw 8 stacks of the seeds at it, and if there's anything left over, if there's a stack left over, I know it's got something left in its inventory. Which isn't great, because then it's going to be emptying it all over again. But, you know, that seems to be working kind of nicely. It looks like they're getting the occasional potato thrown at them, and then they're deciding to go over and try and plant it. Anyway, guys, lots to do between episodes. I think this is going to look a lot better. I think this is going to look nice. And I'm going to be able to walk around this area a lot more easily than having this great big thing in the way. And like I say, I'm just going to have to make sure that the zombies can't get at my villagers. That is the #1 thing. Because I think what they can do is they can get up here and the villagers might be stupid enough to come close to them and get bitten. But, you know, that's something I'm going to have to try and see what happens with. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't get as much done as I intended to this episode, but these things have actually taken a lot longer, and a little bit of stuff in between cuts as well, where I've been going off and collecting resources and doing all sorts of things. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do leave a like, and hope to see you again soon. Goodbye!